LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jason Tatum.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Kyrie Irving, and it's Houdini in at the 4. Williams is out there with MP, and it's Harris in at the 3. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Here we go. And here's Bryant. Harris outside. To the inside. Here's Chavez. Houdini grabs a board. Here's the chosen one. Outside Irving. Three-pointer. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Bryant from deep three-point land. And he misses his first shot of the game. Irving with it, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Pass to Tatum. Now here's Irving to the middle. Here's Houdini. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
We all know how devastating Kyrie can be scoring the basketball, but very encouraging to see how he's trying to set up his teammates as a playmaker right here.
Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Houdini. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Gone 1 for 3 so far. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We spoke about Kyrie Irving and what the most challenging thing about defending him is, and he told me, quote, just how creative he is when he's handling the ball. We want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, even if it means sending double teams occasionally. We'll see if this game plan works out for them, guys. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The chosen one shot is good.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch. And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Drills it from deep.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass.
Gone 2 for 5 here in the first. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And it's the chosen one missing. Gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. No good from outside.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Tatum's shot is good.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
So it's the home team now. 6-point game. Here's Bryant. No good from the wing.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Ross. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Can't get it to fall.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's Boozer. The kick to Tatum. This one for three. Hart pulls it in. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And here's Bryant outside. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Man, good whistle there.
First personal foul. First team.
The free throw drops for Williams. With the All-Star break just around the corner, Brent, which event are you most excited for?
Well, I get fired up about the three-point contest. I think it's the most exciting thing that happens over the course of the All-Star weekend. And we know how much talk there has been about adjusting the game and some of the other competitions that go on. But I love the three-point shootout, BA. I do have a dunk trophy at home that would say otherwise, but it's the three ball.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. 1:14 left to play in the first. Inside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving.
I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Houdini. Good work there as it goes. Houdini's got 6. 40 seconds left now in the first quarter. Now Johnson. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Hits a three-pointer.
That's a feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Here's Houdini. Misses off the left iron. Shooting about 43% since tip-off. Here's Johnson. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
I just love the ball movement.
Gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. On the wing, Tatum. Pounded by Harris. Connects from downtown. He's got 9.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
We've got Jason Tatum, and it's Boozer in at the 5 down low. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Houdini. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. A good look from Johnson. Houdini grabs a board.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Pass to the chosen one. There's the drive.
Yes, sir!
Oh!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the paint. And Smith over to help. Here's Houdini. Misses in close.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
He buries it from 3. Ross has got 5 points.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Irving, that's good.
And that is just money from Kyrie. He's so dangerous from outside the three-point line.
So it's the home team now, trailing by 4. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. It's a quick turnaround on the road, just 1 game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Tatum. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Uncovered. Boozer grabs a board. Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Houdini. Williams defending, and the basket by Houdini.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Oh, he's shooting. Remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Irving looking around. Here's Houdini. Williams defending. Count the basket. Houdini's got 6 here in the quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Teams deciding to change it up. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the home team. With great effort over a long season, they're second in the conference. A couple spots down.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
On the wing, Tatum. Pass to the chosen one. Beyond the arc. Flagler grabs the board. Shooting around 50% of the game so far. And the basket by Chavez.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Tatum passes to Hill. And the visitors call time here. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Pass to Chavez. Lets a floater go. And the basket. Is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one, Doyle.
A minute 39 left to play in the second quarter. Hill against Ross. Hill the pass to Houdini. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Down low. Here's Flagler. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Bryant's got his third assist of the night.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Ben Carroll the screen. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Ross. And here's the fast break. Pull-up jumper. Here's Harris. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Here's the chosen one. 7 points in the game.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Pass to Flagler. From downtown, Houdini grabs a board. Gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the visitors call time here.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Pass to the chosen one. 6 to shoot. Here's Houdini. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Lets it go from deep. Not going to go that time. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up by 4. And And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to break. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay, obviously, first is...
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well, but not that.
You know what I'm looking at? Free throw disparity. That's a difference in the game. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Harris has gone just 1 for 4 so far. MP is out there with Williams. And it's Hart in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's the chosen one. And a miss there on the triple. We've got Paolo Banchero. He's out there with Jason Tatum. And it's the chosen one in at the 1. Shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Here's Tatum. Hart pulls it in. Shooting a nice 50% for the game. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Banchero. Here's Houdini. He's got 12. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's Chavez. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Zion Williamson has checked in for Jason Tatum. He's perfect from the line this time. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Here's the chosen one. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam!
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Here's Chavez over Williamson. Chavez can't get it to go.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Here's Houdini. Williams defending. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Outside Hart. Pass to Williams. From deep. The shot no good.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Back to Hill. Here's Houdini. Here's the chosen one. Covered by Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Hill. Hits the trifecta. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Bryant finds Hart. Hill against Williams. And there's the lob. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Houdini. He takes it in.
Oh, wow!
And he jams it home with authority.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, let's take some time now to see which two guards have been posting the best shooting percentages from the field this year. And here's Brian. 5 points in the game. A deep three. It's hauled in by Hill. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. He shoots a 3. Offensive rebound. The chosen one. Excellent D there from Brian. Gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. Oh, look at Zion. So solid inside.
The coordination that Zion has when he starts to get that body in motion, you got to fear that if you're the defender on that play.
Pass to Hart. Now here's Brian.
2 minutes.
With some arc. Shots blocked. Here's Houdini. 17 points in the game. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Hill for 3, and it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Hart. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Stolen by Bryant. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from 3. Bryant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Hill for 3. Sinks the tray. Hill's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Williams misses.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
The chosen one, the pass to Houdini. Williamson with a screen on Williams. Here's the chosen one, covered by Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Houdini. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him.
Gilbert at the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Let's go with a three. And the basket by Chavez. Chavez has got 8. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Outside for Irving. Over Johnson. And it falls all over the rim and in. Irving's got his second basket of the night. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Leading by a point. And we'll be back right. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Smith, and it's Ross in at the 2 spot. Here's Houdini, covered by Smith.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Chavez. That one's good for 2.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Fires in the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Irving. Tries it from 19. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Ross for 3. Rebounded by Ingram.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. They get the rebound. Yep, that one's good.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
Yeah, and you know who your Warriors are by plays like that. They make it when it matters most.
Outside Irving. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Kyrie Irving has a sweet-looking stroke right there. Fantastic at getting his feet underneath him that time.
Fires it from 18. And Ross with the basket on the assist by Johnson.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Redick gets the bucket. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's looking to make some. Very important adjustments here. Both teams will make substitutions. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Drains the triple.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Irving. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
Here's Williams. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got his 4th assist in this one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's the chosen one, going inside.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Bryant, the pass to Harris. Back to Bryant. Takes a 3. Second chance effort. And Hart puts it in.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Gone 7 for 11 so far in the 4th. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's Chavez. Sends it home from three-point land. Chavez has got 13 in the second half.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game. But you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Pass to Bryant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It goes on Kyrie Irving.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points. Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
Irving, screen on Williams. And it's the chosen one missing. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
MP looking it over. Pass to Harris. Here's Chavez. They get it back. Hart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
Almost converts despite the contact.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And they're on the run. Oh, stolen by... Harris. Bryant outside. Pass to Chavez. Pulls up, high post. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And the basket by Houdini. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. It's both from the stripe.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. The home crowd happy here as they get the victory. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence too.
And that'll do it, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everybody.